Hi everyone, today I'm visiting another amazing remote church. I can't pronounce the name of it, so it's been written down in the introduction. It's a grade 1 listed building, and it's actually a redundant church now, and it's situated right on the edge of the Black Mountains in the Brecon Beacons. It's looked after by the charity, the Friends of Friendless Churches, and as you know, if you watch my videos, I come to a lot of their churches because they're always very interesting. The first thing I spotted was these Celtic type crosses. They're believed to be from around the 8th century. Unfortunately, they're starting to blend into the wall with all this lichen on it, so I would suggest that they put these in the porch at the very least to protect them. On the wall above them is this lovely sandstone sundial inscribed PB Warden, and that was from 1686. Like all of the Friends churches, this church is open daily, which is great. It's one of the reasons I come to these churches, because you're almost guaranteed to get inside. Now, I apologise because it was very dark this day and I got here about 4 in the afternoon. There's no lights in this church, there's no electricity at all. So the camera isn't the best inside. It actually appears a lot lighter than I could actually see. There's a quite unusual timber bell turret that was added in 1905, and it contains 2 bells, one which is thought to be from 1180 and the other from 1300. The font is very modest, and I would assume it was original. It's octagonal in shape and has a 17th century oak cover. There's quite a few wall paintings inside the church. This is supposed to be Adam and Eve by the tree, but it's not in the best condition. Unfortunately, even though it is a grade 1 listed building, the church is very remote and the weather up here can be really harsh. So the church definitely does need some TLC. The church dates from the 13th century with additions made in the 15th. The porch was built in the 16th century. There was a large restoration done in 1905 and then more repairs in 1981. The Friends took over in 1999, and interestingly they have a 999-year lease. For a small church, there's a lot of interest in memorials on the walls. The main feature here is the elaborate 14th century screen, painted in blood red and stencilled with white roses. In the centre is an unpainted impression of the now lost Rood, or crucifixion, which would have been taken down in the Reformation. I'm not quite sure what made this mark on the floor. If anyone else knows, please let us know in the comments. This is a nice memorial. It's of William Williams, who died on July the 31st, 1759, aged 43 years old. And there's still the remnants of the Rood loft that would have once been here. There's a really nice church chest and even more memorials on the wall. There's some very old looking ledger stones inside the altar, and it has the actual altar rails, which were made in the 17th century, fixed to them. I've seen a few east windows like this with Holy, Holy, Holy written on them, but unfortunately no stained glass windows here. The back of the Rood screen is unpainted, and it's in an amazing condition considering it's nearly 700 years old. This is in memory of a Hannah who died in July the 17th, 1818, aged just 3 years old. And I couldn't see a date on this one, but it's the style I love, and I reckon it's from the 1600s. The pulpit was made in the early 18th century, and I always like to go up there and have a look what the vicar would see. And from here we can see the Rood screen even closer. Here's another really nice memorial, and that date comes out 1777. I see that date quite a lot when I walk around these churches. I don't know if it's just coincidence or not. At the end of the video, I'll add some more pictures because I found some better ones online that show this Rood screen and the true colour of it, because it was very dark in this church. And we'll head back outside now and have a look around the graveyard. The graveyard is actually very big and very overgrown, and as you can expect, there's some old gravestones here that are very hard to read. There is some modern gravestones here, which we'll have a look at in a minute, so I guess the church is still consecrated. On the east wall, there's these two really nice gravestones. I love the little heart on here. This one is from 1727. This one has got that lovely style of lettering that I love, and I believe this is from either 1665 or 1666. This would have been the original church cross, and like nearly all of them, it's been damaged from the Reformation. I make all these videos on my phone and it's really hard to edit them, so I've just invested in a new Apple computer which should be coming in a couple of days, so hopefully I'll be able to make these videos much better. So if you do enjoy them, please hit the like and please subscribe if you haven't done already. Here is a little section of the more modern graves, and this one's from 1997, but it looks much older than that. Now that must be down to the really bad weather that you get out here. This one is a really simple wooden cross with no date at all on it. I don't know if it's awaiting a proper gravestone or not. This one was put here in 2006. And this one is the most modern one, and it reads Sidney George Hughes, died 17th of October 1988, aged 64 years, peace, perfect peace. Also of Jean Dorothy Hughes, who died 28th of September 2023, aged 93. So as usual, I hope you really enjoyed the video. I'll leave you with some drone footage and then some more pictures of the inside of the church.